8. Does this job fit my lifestyle? A job might look amazing on your resume, high pay, big title, and well-known company, but if it doesn't match your lifestyle, it will slowly eat away at your well-being. Ask yourself, can I maintain my physical and mental health while doing this job? Will I have time to spend with family, friends, or simply rest? Will this job let me enjoy hobbies, exercise, or sleep well? Does it require long commutes that drain 2 to 3 hours of your day? Will you be expected to answer emails on weekends? Is it remote or in office? And which one suits your life better right now? For example, a parent might prioritize flexible hours to be there for their kids. Someone pursuing a side hustle or studies may need evenings free. If the job pulls you too far from the people and activities you love, no matter how impressive the offer, it's not a fit. A good job should integrate with your life, not dominate it. It should support your lifestyle, not demand that you sacrifice it. 9. Am I proud to tell people what I do? Imagine you're at a dinner party or meeting someone new. They ask, "So what do you do?" How do you feel in that moment? Do you respond confidently and with excitement? Or do you hesitate, downplay your role, or try to change the subject? That tiny moment reveals a lot, because pride isn't about having the flashiest title or the highest salary. It's about meaning, purpose, and self-respect. You don't have to be a CEO or a doctor to feel proud. You can be a delivery driver, a teacher, a freelancer, as long as you believe in what you're doing and see how it contributes to something bigger. If you constantly feel embarrassed about your work, or you hide it from people you respect, that assigns something off. Maybe the role goes against your personal values. Maybe it lacks meaning for you, or maybe you're capable of more, and deep down, you know it. Pride doesn't just come from what you do, it comes from why you do it, how you do it, and how it aligns with who you are. 10. How do I feel on Sunday nights? Do you feel anxious, moody, or restless? Do you start checking emails obsessively or feeling physically off? Maybe a headache, upset stomach, or fatigue creeping in. That's not just stress, that's your body trying to warn you that something's wrong. A little nervousness is normal, especially if you have a big presentation or a busy week ahead. But if you feel dread every single Sunday, that's not normal. Maybe it's toxic leadership. Maybe it's the pressure, the workload, or the fact that you feel undervalued. Or maybe it's that you're simply in the wrong role, doing work that doesn't excite or fulfill you. A healthy job shouldn't ruin your weekend. It shouldn't make your stomach drop when you glance at your calendar. The best jobs might challenge you, but they don't make you feel like you're surviving, instead of living. So next Sunday, pause for a second. Check in with your mind and body. If that feeling of dread shows up again, it might be time to listen and explore what kind of job would make you feel energized, not exhausted. 11. Do I trust and believe in my leadership? Leadership makes or breaks a job. You could be in your dream role, earning great pay, doing meaningful work. But if your leadership is weak, dishonest, or toxic, it can unravel everything. Ask yourself, do I trust my manager's decisions? Do they communicate clearly and transparently? Do I feel supported, seen, and respected? Can I bring up concerns without fear of backlash? A strong leader doesn't need to be perfect. They just need to be honest, fair, and competent. Good leadership creates a sense of safety and direction. You know what's expected of you. You feel encouraged to grow. You're motivated, not manipulated. On the other hand, poor leadership causes confusion about roles and responsibilities, anxiety around feedback or reviews, disconnected, toxic team environments. It can destroy your confidence, even when you're doing everything right. If you find yourself constantly second-guessing, walking on eggshells, or dreading interactions with leadership, that's a red flag. So ask yourself seriously, do I trust the people leading me? Do I believe in their vision and values? Because no matter how great a job may look on paper, without solid leadership, it won't last. 12. Do I feel safe and supported at work? Feeling safe and supported at work goes far beyond surface-level friendliness or free snacks in the break room. It means you can speak up without fear, whether it's to share a new idea, admit a mistake, ask for help, or raise a concern. This is called psychological safety, the feeling that your voice matters and won't be punished, mocked, or ignored. Ask yourself, Can I disagree with my boss respectfully without fear of retaliation? Can I admit I don't understand something without being judged? Do I know who to turn to when I feel overwhelmed, harassed, or unsupported? Support in a workplace means having more than a nice boss. It's about having systems in place, HR policies, team norms, and leadership behaviors that protect and empower you. It also means you have colleagues who don't compete destructively, and managers who offer guidance, not just pressure. A healthy job environment welcomes curiosity, encourages vulnerability, and values people as humans, not just as employees. Feeling safe at work is not a luxury, it's a requirement. Without it, creativity dies, growth stalls, and burnout begins. Yet, am I making a difference? Even a small one? At the end of the day, we all want to feel like we matter. Our time, effort, and energy are contributing to something real. Even if it's small, even if it's behind the scenes. Making a difference doesn't have to mean saving lives or changing the world overnight. It could mean helping a colleague meet a tight deadline, answering a customer's question with care, designing something that solves a tiny problem, keeping a system running smoothly so others can do their job. These things may seem small, but they ripple outward. A job that gives you a sense of purpose, even in small doses, leads to long-term fulfillment. You don't have to change the world, but you do deserve a job where you feel like your work counts. Because when you're making even a small difference, you're part of something bigger than yourself, and that's what keeps people going. 14. Do I feel seen, heard, and appreciated? One of the deepest human needs, especially at work, is to feel seen. Not just present, but truly acknowledged. You show up, you put in effort, maybe even go the extra mile, but does anyone notice? Being seen and heard doesn't mean constant praise or public applause. It means your ideas are actually considered. Your input is respected, not brushed aside. Your hard work gets a simple thank you or great job. These small gestures build connection and motivation. They say, you matter here.
And when people feel invisible at work, burnout shows up fast, not just from being overworked, but from being emotionally undernourished.
On the flip side, when your contribution is recognized, even in small ways, it creates momentum. It energizes you. It keeps you invested. The issue isn't just about recognition. It's about whether your workplace truly respects the human behind the job title. 15. Can I see myself in this job a year from now? Forget about where you'll be in 5 or 10 years. That's too far for most of us to predict. Instead, ask yourself one simple, honest question. Can I realistically see myself still doing this job 12 months from now? It's not about fear or pressure. It's about alignment. Does the thought make you feel hopeful? Do you see opportunities to learn, improve, and contribute more? Or do you feel stuck, anxious, or even exhausted just thinking about it? If the idea of staying another year makes you feel bored, you've probably stopped growing, overwhelmed. You might be in a toxic or unsustainable situation, trapped. Maybe it's no longer aligned with your goals. But if you feel curious, motivated, or even challenged in a good way, that's a strong sign. This might be a place worth building in. You don't need all the answers about your entire career path. Just ask, can I grow here, be okay here, and still feel like myself 1 year from today? If that answer is yes, you may be right where you're supposed to be. If the answer is no, or even, I don't think I want to, that's worth paying attention to. These 15 questions aren't about finding the perfect job, but about finding one that fits you. If you said no to several of these, it might be time to rethink your current role, or at least have an honest conversation with yourself or your employer. Remember, you deserve a job that works for you, not just one that pays you. Like, comment, and subscribe if this video helped you, and let me know in the comments, what's one non-negotiable for you in any job?